Welcome everyone who has clicked on this video. I found it quite challenging to decide whether to post this video or not. Even though I was struggling with that decision, my final selection was yes, that would be awesome. So let's begin. As you probably noticed in the title, I spent my last few days doing a renovation of the cabinets, my private cabinet, or maybe in better words, my office. I must admit that it wasn't the first time I decided to change the interior entirely, but this change could be quite drastic. I bet that some of you guys can say that you have ruined your room. It was so cozy. Why have you decided to do that? But some of you may share the cherish further into your... Okay, never mind. I mean, there were several reasons why I decided to do that, but the main was that I found that quite distracting to spend time in such live surroundings. That sounds like a paradox because they say that green is the most relaxing color to arrange rooms, but the truth is that I have never felt comfortable in this type of color. The green wasn't my choice. When we moved to this house, my mother had chosen this lime green. I don't know for sure, but as I remember correctly, it was stylish that time to paint your walls in intensive shades. But to be honest, I never tried to follow trends just because I want to feel pleasant. I just love my preferences, inclinations. Let's just say that I always have my own desires. And when it comes to arranging my cabinet, I decided to change almost everything, or almost everything I could, because some of the items in this office are new. For instance, a sofa or a wardrobe. I didn't want to change my carpet, and seriously, I like its lone look. And I would say that this is the moment when my old struggle had started. Yeah, shopping and choosing the paint color, home accessories, and so on, okay? I spent few hours checking the paintings that were available in hardware stores. I mean, I was deciding which color I want to have, but the problem was that you may be in love with acrylic, but there are so many shades of acrylic, and you must decide which one is your dream. When I opened this site with paintings, I thought I will go nuts. That was insane. The number of shades of the same color. Yeah, okay, I'm a woman, but it was too much for me, okay? So I saw a palette of acrylic shades and I bought the lightest shade from this. The name of the paint is the diamond white, so the color is between white and acrylic, something like that. By the way, you can see the exposition here. Apart from the wall paint, I wanted to change also the chandeliers and lamps. And I was completely state of mind in this part of shopping. I saw on the internet a lamp that reminds me of a few waves, but there must be problems. You know that I was in love with this item, but it was too small and too dark. That was a LED light, obviously. I ordered it online. As you can see, it wasn't a good choice comparing this to the old chandelier. I was very upset that time and pretty undecided. I saw many lamps that were available on the market, but there were too many gorgeous lamps and I still couldn't decide which one I want. So I made a suggestion to the seller I have in my living room, and for me it was the best option ever. Now let's move on to the whole renovation. I want to show you the pictures before just to compare them to the after version. Hold on, wait a minute. But before we move on, I must say that I find on my way many odds. When we decided to do the renovation, we must have prepared the whole room, putting the furniture in the middle of the room and covering everything with foil. Then we cleaned the walls from dust and filled the blank spaces. When I painted the wall with the first layer, it completely did not cover the previous green color. I knew that it was only a base, but it looked pretty awful, to be honest. We must have painted the walls with 3 layers. It took a lot of time because every single layer must dry up within 3 hours. When every wall was fully covered with the color, I started to arrange the space with my items of furniture. But before I did that, I had removed the foil.